What's up, YouTube? It's me, Kiki, and I'm back. I miss coming on YouTube. I miss posting videos. I post shorts, but I haven't did a video in a while, and we can't go on live because the other day the kids were outside painting, and I turned my live on, but I wasn't in the camera. I was too busy doing something else, and then I'm banned. Don't know how long, but anyway, I'm here. First, I want to say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, and let's begin. So I want to give you an update on me and the kids. We're doing a little bit better. Not a lot, but a little bit. The kids are ready to go to school now. They're all ready. They got a ton of clothes, a ton of shoes. Sky is excited to go back to school, but TJ isn't. So yeah, school is next week. Comment down below when you go back to school, when your kids go back to school. But yes, in certain parts of Pennsylvania, not all districts go back the same time, but they go back next week. And we're up. I'm trying to get the kids back into the swing of things of waking up early. Of course, TJ's struggling with it. TJ always struggled with getting up on time. So tomorrow, I'm gonna wake them up at 5 in the morning. So anyway, we're supposed to have end of the summer cookout. Sky arranged this. She wanted to have a sleepover / cookout. So we're not sure if we're gonna do it today or tomorrow. Their TT's gonna be over here, so I don't know. But yeah, that's a little update on us. Let me see what else. Yeah, did you see what happened to me on my video with the guy from a delivery guy who delivered my groceries from Walmart? I paid an extra $10 for it to be express delivery, right? I had 48 items. So I had a lot of issues with my Walmart delivery in the past. So I monitor when they're shopping, right? This man took 3 hours to shop for 48 items, right? And then it was supposed to be delivered at 12:57. The man is still shopping at 12:57. So I contacted Walmart and I said, the stuff's not delivered yet. I would like my $10 back into my account because he didn't complete the delivery because I'm still waiting. So the guy was like, do you want to cancel? I'm like, no, I don't want to cancel. We need these things. I'm not canceling. We just have to wait. So I hung up the phone with them, and then I looked at my phone, and he had a few more things left to go get. So yeah, there's someone on my camera. So he had a few more things left to get. So I'm like, okay, he's on his way. Whatever. So I'm just watching somebody on my porch. So all right, so I'm at the computer desk, and this white car pulls up. And I see it on my camera. He pulls up, and he's sitting there, and he's looking. I'm like, oh, okay, he's here. As soon as I notice him, I get an alert from Walmart stating that attempted delivery delayed. If your stuff's not there by 3:35, you could pick it up or cancel. So I'm like, delayed, but the man's right in front of the house. So I said, TJ, open the door. And when TJ and this guy opened the door, or they were already on the porch, the guy saw them and says, oh, I'm sorry, man. So he started bringing his stuff on the porch. So we waited for him to take a picture. Somehow, in the midst of him taking a picture and trying to send it, it wasn't working. And then he looked at me, you canceled? I said, why would I cancel? I said, I didn't cancel. I said, didn't you tell Walmart that you couldn't find my address and it's going to be delayed? He's like, no, I gotta call somebody. I'm like, go ahead. I said, matter of fact, I'll call Walmart for you. So I proceeded to call Walmart, and I said, this man will not leave my porch. He delivered the stuff. For some reason, he can't take a picture. I don't know what that's about. And that I got this alert stating that he couldn't even find my address. So maybe that's what happened with him trying to send a picture. How are you going to send a picture of delivering groceries when you just told Walmart you couldn't find me? But he said, I canceled. So the Walmart person, which was AI, said, Because I left my groceries on the porch at this point, and I have my door open. I'm like, no, I don't want this man to think that I canceled, so let's get this straightened out before I grab my groceries. So when I called Walmart, and it was AI, it said, go get your groceries off that porch and tell him to leave. He's not supposed to still be there, right? He heard that, and he still was, I don't know who he called, because he couldn't call Walmart. He's still standing there on his phone. Flies are coming to my house. Mosquitoes are coming to my house. I said, excuse me, sir, get off my porch. We're getting our groceries in the house now, and you need to leave my porch. The man was still sitting there. So I called my daughter. They want to call my son. I called my daughter. And I said, this fool will not leave my porch. It's not my fault he made a mistake and told them he couldn't find my address, and he's right in front of my house when he's doing it. It's not my fault. Like, what was it, a scam? Like, you were trying to take my stuff with you? Is that what it was? Because I had some good stuff in my groceries. Salmon. I had some crawfish tails. I had an air fryer. I had a lot of good stuff. So what were you trying to do, sir? Because I'm so confused. So anyway, when he heard me on the phone, he walks on the steps. Now he's down on the steps. I says, no, you have to leave my property completely. Okay? I paid for these groceries. $400 worth of groceries I paid for. Never canceled. You delivered them. Now it's time for you to go. This man still wouldn't leave. He went in his car. So he parked out in front of my house for about 20 minutes. I said, I really don't want to have to call my son. So I called 911. I sure enough did. I called the Popo. I sure enough did. And the man took off before Popo came. I sure enough did. Because the police said at this point this man was harassing me. Because I didn't cancel. You were the one who sent that alert to Walmart stating that you cannot find me. So in the midst of this, guys, I get an alert from Walmart probably an hour later. We are re-delivering you your items. I'm like, what? So I'm looking on my account. I said, oh, something's wrong with, I don't know what's going on with the world today. So I called Walmart and I said to the man, what are y'all doing? I never reordered this order. He said, you didn't? I said, no. Why would I reorder an order that I already have? I never reordered this order. So he's like, you didn't reorder. And now, mind you, I can't understand what he's saying, only a little bit. But I'm like, I never reordered. I said reorder so many times. And I said, is there a glitch in your system or something? Because I'm so confused at this point. Then the guy was like, I'm giving you a refund. I said, a refund for what? He said, you don't want the order? I said, I don't want this order. I did not reorder this. I already have this order that I'm literally just had an issue with this order an hour ago. Can you look in the system? Is there a glitch somewhere? So he's looking at the system. He says, I don't see nothing. So I'm sitting there confused. So I thought this man talk. He's like, you're going to get a refund. I said, for what? I never pushed a button to reorder these items. So yeah, it was a day yesterday for that. Will I be ordering groceries from Walmart again? No. See, Pennsylvania's a stand your ground law. Like, I didn't know what this man was fitting to do. I didn't know what was going on. Like, I just kept saying, can you leave? Like, leave. Call Walmart on your drive, wherever you have to go, and leave. Mind you, I already caught the man in a lie. Because when he was done shopping, he said he was 11 minutes away, which is accurate from Walmart to my house. When he pulled up, he's like, sorry. I have 2 deliveries. I already went to 1 delivery. I'm like, yeah, okay, he's lying, but whatever. My groceries are here. Whatever excuse you're giving, sir, it's all good. And I have yet to get my $10 back anyway. I think it says it takes like 10 business days, but whatever. Yeah, but that's what we went through yesterday. But I hope everybody had a beautiful summer. And I can't wait till 2026 to go. I can't wait to start a new year, because this year was a doozy for me and my family. And amongst other families too. Like 2026 was not a good year. And every year we say, we hope we have a better year, Happy New Year, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying it this year. I'm not. It is what it is. You know, we only God knows what kind of year we're going to have. So I'm not going to say Happy New Year, new beginnings. No. I could pray that we have a good year, but you never know. But I wanted to come on here with a little rant and say hello. I miss you guys. And we will be back doing lives soon as I get my lives back. Thanks to TJ and Sky outside painting on my live. I know, but Sky was supposed to be inside the frame. I wasn't inside the frame. I was doing stuff. But anyway, guys, stay tuned to another video. Bye.